Bro, I'm getting heart palpitations. I'm getting heart palpitations, bro. Why is this one so much more? How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back or welcome in if this is your first time checking out the channel. Last week, I decided to check out the Musume AMVs, just a couple of them. And the Musume fans went ballistic. Y'all came through and showed that video so much support and glazed Musume to infinity and beyond. As did I. I watched those AMVs, and now I think at some point I have to watch Cinderella Grey and Road to the Top. At the bare minimum, I need to watch those too. Once I start doing those episode reactions, releasing them on Patreon. And I know, not everyone can, pay to join a Patreon and do things like that, all right? I know. I get that. That being said, you don't have to. What I'm planning on doing is streaming those over on Twitch. Obviously, then I would just make the VODs private, so that way, I can't get copyright strikes on them. So if you are still interested in following the Musume journey with me, but you're not able to join the Patreon, which is linked down in the description below if you're interested, then what you can do is follow me on Twitch, join the Discord, something like that. That way you get notified every time I am doing a live stream and checking out those episodes, all right? From what I've heard, it sounds like Pretty Derby, they were still kind of finding their stride as far as figuring out what kind of show it was going to be. So, I don't know, maybe it's not going to look as cool and as clean as the stuff from Road to the Top and Cinderella Grey did, but, dude, with how big the fan base is and how ride or die the community is for this show, I'm expecting I'm expecting it to be elite, all right? At the end of the day, I'm kind of expecting it to be elite. So, I don't know, maybe I'm going to be disappointed. I kind of doubt it, but yeah, let's just get into it. Okay. I do know that, when Pretty Derby was still coming out, they couldn't decide if it was, how heavily they wanted to lean into sports anime versus, an idol anime, right? That was, the number one thing I heard from a lot of people in the comments on my last Musume video. See, this is the vibe that I was expecting the Horse Girl anime to have. This is the exact vibe I was expecting it to have. And then when I watched those AMVs, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But this is exactly what I was expecting. Okay, dude. This just looks like regular high school girl anime, but they just have tails, I do like how distinct all of the characters are, though. They all have very different, styles and vibes. And I know I asked in the last reaction, but, just exclusively Pretty Derby, who's your favorite? Exclusively for Pretty Derby, who's your favorite? Okay, I'm assuming, yeah, this is the ending, I'm assuming. All right, just on vibes. Just on vibes. This is I know I already said it, but this is what I was expecting. When I was like, all right, what are these Musume AMVs? Why do they have so many views? Let me check it out. This is what I was expecting. I'm not saying that's bad by any means. If you go and watch my streams, when we talk about music and is that Uno? Yeah. When we talk about music and OP specifically. My favorite stuff is chill, vibey, All right, let me know. Listen. Let me know. Let me know right now. Should I watch Pretty Derby? And if I do, it's going to be on Patreon / only on Twitch. It's not going to be on YouTube at all. I just want to make that clear. If you are interested in seeing that, let me know. But before the end, let's check out the next OP for Pretty Derby. Is it still like all the same characters in Pretty Derby? Like, is it like all the same? Is it all the same horse girls? Look, I don't know what else to say. It's the horse girls, right? Is it all the same horse girls in like all 3 seasons of Pretty Derby? Off rip, I definitely preferred the OP for season 1. Okay, it is the same. Okay. Same horse girls. Mostly the same horse girls. Like, watching that, like, I can already see the evolution of the animation from season 1 to season 2. And I can definitely see the evolution of the animation into, like, Cinderella Grey / like Road to the Top. But, like, this doesn't look bad by any means. Like, it just looks, like, less extreme. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like a regular sports anime versus, like, straight up demon time. Because season 2, Cinderella Grey, like those AMVs I watch, obviously they're AMVs, so they're like more edited, but they seem like crazy. Like in terms of animation, you know what I mean? All right, season 2, OP number 2, play. Okay, is it just going to be different scenes? Because that's the same song, right? So it's just going to be different scenes? Yeah, I'm still holding true to what I said. Definitely prefer the season 1 OP. I'm gonna just say right now, when I'm watching season 2 of Pretty Derby, I'm gonna be skipping the OP. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I'm gonna be skipping the OP, especially just because I've seen how peak this show is. So I refuse to waste my time. You know. Okay, so like slightly different. Oh, yeah, so like okay. Like I said, some upgraded animation is what we're seeing in season 2. Some upgraded animation for sure. Bro, I'm getting heart palpitations. Bro. Why is this one so much more? Like that one, like the way it started out, bro. The way it started out had me stressed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. This season 3 OP had me stressed out a little bit. Okay. I think, is this my first time seeing that particular horse girl? Because she doesn't look super familiar. But seems like might be the focus of season 3. No? Like, I could be wrong, but she seems like the focus of season 3. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting stressed out watching this OP for season 3. I'm getting stressed out. I don't even know who these characters are yet. They have me pressed. Okay, okay. Like, I know I've already talked about it, but the animation evolutions across those 3 seasons, like, you can definitely tell it's 3 distinct seasons. You know what I mean? Like, you can see the improvements over time for sure. So I am curious, obviously, still, like, if there are some, like, character videos or something like that from, it's either CY or Psy Games, one of those two. Like, if there are some character videos that you guys think I should check out, or some, like, trailers you think I should check out, something like that. But really, the thing that I'm definitely looking for is, like, an Musume explained type video. Hopefully something that isn't going to be, like, super spoiler heavy as far as just being like, this horse wins this race. Like, I'm trying my best to make sure I don't run into that kind of information. Like, I do the same thing when I'm doing One Piece, where whenever I'm, like, making my video essays about, like, lore / politics within One Piece, I do my best to make sure that when I'm doing that research, I'm not ending up spoiling myself on, you know, random fights that I haven't seen yet, because I feel like the fights in One Piece tend to be like culminations of a lot of different things that happen. So I'm trying to avoid that information as much as possible. But if there is like a Musume explained or something like that that I could check out, let me know. All right. And if you are interested in seeing my reaction, you can do one of 2 things. You can join the Patreon, or you can join the Discord. Because when you join the Discord, you're going to get notified whenever I go live on Twitch or live on YouTube. But specifically for Musume, the thing you need to be worried about is whenever I go live on Twitch. Because that's when I'm going to be able to actually probably share my episode reactions with you guys. And that'll be kind of a thing exclusive to Twitch / Patreon. So if you don't want to or can't join the Patreon, join the Discord, so that way you get notified when I do end up like streaming reactions to Musume and things like that. All right. But otherwise, let me know, should I become a whale and support the Japanese horse racing industry by spending money on gacha skins? Let me know. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hype the video while you're here on YouTube. That way YouTube pays me money and you don't have to pay me anything. All right. I would appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. See you on the next one. Peace. Hey, if you like this video, then YouTube says that you'll probably like this video that's on the screen right now. So you can go ahead and hit that video. Look, go ahead. This is one right here.